Welcome to part 13 of the Uncharted Drake's Fortune Let's Play. So now that we are done with that awful jet ski segment where we have to take this thing up the river, this is all going to be shooting in, well, more realistic platforming from here on out. Thank God. So with that being said, we have to explore the monastery because just for the sake of a recap, it turns out that Sully is actually alive. He survived the gunshot he survived the gunshot from Gabriel Roman, so now we have to either rescue him or beat the crap out of him. Hell, we might just beat the crap out of him anyway. I had to say that. So let's melee this combat. Oh God! God damn Drake! You know, I understand he's the enemy, but you didn't have to give him so many nutshots. And I've been in middle school, for crying out loud. And in middle school, I've taken so many punches to the groin, it's not even funny. And when you take a punch to the groin, that shit hurts. That shit hurts a lot. Because the testicles are very sensitive. If not one of the more sensitive parts of the male anatomy. Ah, I cringed while watching that. I really did.
Come on, we left those clowns in the dust ages ago. Oh my God! That's disgusting. Oh, I wish I had my camera. So what? The Spanish booby-trapped the island to protect their gold?
This wasn't made by the Spanish. Take a closer look at the spikes.
You have got to be kidding me.
This is from our plane.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense, though. Why would someone set traps like this when their own men are crawling all over the island?
They wouldn't. Something's been here since the trap was sprung.
Something or someone? Do you think
Shh. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're being watched.
Watched?
Yeah, you know what? It's probably nothing. Let's just get out of here before we run into whatever's been chewing on this guy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So anyway, let's just continue up all these stairs. We're gonna be running into more goons, like this guy over here. Actually, from this part and onwards, we're introduced to another type of enemy that's holding another type of gun. I like to classify them as the sight enemies. You know, the ones that have laser sights. Some of the biggest pain in the ass enemies in the whole game. The reason why I think there's so much of a pain is because, granted, they're not so bad in the beginning part, but later down the road, oh God, you're gonna be surrounded by them. In addition to guys with shotguns and, well, grenade launchers. You're gonna see later down the road just how annoying these sniper enemies can be. And the thing is with these sniper enemies is that, well, the sight enemies, is that since they're pretty much snipers, since they're snipers and they have laser sights, they're gonna be aiming for your head. Now, of course, I already mentioned that if you shoot an enemy in the head, that of course that's gonna mean it's, well, an instant kill.
Go ahead. I want the library secure.
And
Get to Salome. Yes, sir. They've got the old
so, which means that it's
of the complex.
logical. It's really logical that it's only logical that if one gets shot in the head, you're you're instantly dead. But now when you have but in terms of the snipers, again, God damn it, Elena, you blew my cover. Since they're gonna be always aiming for your head, if you're shot in the head, then you die instantly. So Yeah. Doesn't matter how much health you have. If, by the way. Oh god, what was I gonna say? Hey, damn. My best advice when you're good. Well, the best thing you need to do when it comes to the laser enemies is constantly roll. Roll as much as you can, because this way, you know, the guys will actually lose track of your head while he's trying to put the sight on you. Now the issue with the cover like this, while he's rolling all the time, is that the way how cover works in this game is that you constantly have to press the circle button. If you do that, then Drake automatically snaps behind a cover. It can be a bit finicky at times, especially if you're trying to constantly roll, especially in this part of the game. So you need to be careful of where you need to roll and where you need to roll and what cover you need to. Well, how the shootout rooms are laid out.
Get the hell out of here.
What I'm holding right now is a Desert Eagle. I think that's a Desert Eagle. I think it was. Well, it's now, of course, but I'm calling it a Desert Eagle. I think that's what it is. But again, this gun is very powerful. It's not as powerful as the Wes by any means, but then again, I guess the enemies from this point on have like more armor on themselves rather than rather than the pirates, the Indonesian pirates that we've been facing. Well, that we faced all the time at this point. Hey, my best advice when it comes to a room like this, just be how should I put it? I think the best way to put it is just be proactive. Constantly move from cover spot to cover spot. Constantly run. And it may leave you open for attack. And I died. But the reason why you want to constantly run all over the place is because, again, while it might leave you open to attack, you're also not staying in one place. So I do recommend that. Also, when it comes to killing enemies, my best strategy here is to kill the enemies that are on the upper level. If you don't do that, then it's gonna be this section is gonna be much harder for you, since you're gonna have like enemies coming from, bullets coming from everywhere. In terms of this section like this, just kill that guy, then immediately run to this area. Since I have 60 bullets, I can just kill these 3 guys, no problem. Well, at least I think I killed these 3 guys, I'm not too sure. There we go, that's another. And in a case like this where a guy is too far, I have to, or I could just shoot him, or I could just try and shoot him, or yeah, I could just shoot him like that. So no problem. There's no problem. Oh god, this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Crap. Ugh. Okay, I don't know how I survived that. The thing is, though, with Elena, when it comes to companions like Elena, sometimes enemies are going to be focusing. In a case like this, where the enemy is going to be focusing on your companion, well, I think it's a companion. Well, enemies are going to be focusing on Elena or Sully and such, but the thing is, what's cool about this is that you don't have to worry about them dying. Well, in terms of in a case like this, you don't have to worry about them dying from bullets. It's like you can have them focus on your companion as much as you want, and they won't die from bullets. So that's good. And in a case like in this shootout segment, I also died a lot here, but that's one case. That enemy is a case where I actually died in this segment only because I tried to advance to this area, but then I forgot then I forgot about the shotgun mook, so he ended up killing me, and I had to restart the segment all over again. But now that I killed that guy, and it's now over, I'm happy for that. I'm really happy for that. Anyway, now we gotta climb these pillars, jump onto this wooden ledge, hopefully. Well, actually, Drake is still running. Being fast. Drake is still running fast. Maybe there's more enemies nearby. Let me look down, make sure nobody is. Look down, make sure nobody is down there. I tried to go down, or at least I actually do check these areas just to make sure I don't get blindsided. Then again, I probably would have died already. Weird. So anyway, to progress to this area with these barrels, you shoot those to open the doorway.
Nice job.
And now we have to progress through this area by doing, well, another button event. Not necessarily a quick time event, but just a regular button event.
I'll hold that while you brace the gate open.
Alright. Elena will do that. She does help. Okay.
Okay, let it go. Gently.
Oh! Ouch! That's gotta result in, like, I don't know, shoulder dislocation? And believe me, later on in the series, later on in the Uncharted series, there's gonna be a lot of situations where where a man cannot survive a situation so crazy, yet they do. Then again, I like to call this action hero syndrome, action movie hero syndrome. You know, something like, you know, like the case with James Bond or Indiana Jones. Well, Nathan Drake definitely suffers the same thing. So, yeah, so if James Bond or Indiana Jones can survive situations that no man can't survive, well, at least that no man couldn't survive in, that means it can apply to someone like Drake. Yeah. Anyway, this room can be pretty annoying as well, only because this is when they start throwing everything at you. Well, this is when they start throwing everything at you at this point. Like, you have the snipe. Like, of course okay, that guy shot the grenade through. That guy shot through the pillar. I don't know how he did that. But this part can be a bit annoying, if only because this is when they start throwing everything at you, like snipers, grenade launchers, shotguns, and regular, well, bullets. I didn't see that guy coming up. So, I had to restart this segment all over again. I couldn't tell you how many times I died in the segment, because I don't remember how many times I died in the segment. That's how much I died here. It's crazy. Ugh, it's like, son of a bitch. Now we have another kill that guy. Granted, when it comes to sections like these where they start throwing everything at you, so far, at least here, it's not too offensive. But later down the road. Well, that's when. Well, later down the road, like I'm talking like how should I put it? Chapters. I don't want to say chapter 19. Something. I think chapter 20 is when I started dying. Chapter 21, actually. That's when I started dying a lot. If I took any longer, that guy would have killed me instantly. But in a case like this where it's not too offensive, my best bet is to take out the snipers first. Because this way you can actually move around. Because again, just like I mentioned with the last shootout room, be active or be proactive and start moving around. Like move around on the entire room. So this way you're not standing in one spot, leaving yourself open to attack. Gotta check my surroundings, make sure no enemy is coming. Elena shot over there, so that means an enemy is over here. Booyah. Kick the shit out of him. That's what you do. It's my method, and it'll always be my method. Well, if actually, now that I think about it, it's only my method if I get really desperate. Just gotta keep moving around, hopefully. In fact, now that I think about it, actually, when it comes to shootout segments becoming more annoying, I think this is the room, not in this particular chapter, but this room in a later chapter, that's when it starts getting rough. Oh my god. Tried to blind fire this guy, and I failed. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention, that enemies do have a friendly fire enabled. And so they can accidentally kill each other, making your life easier. Again, I'm not too sure if friendly fire is enabled when it comes to, well, when you're playing or when you're shooting. Like, I'm not sure if you can accidentally shoot Elena or Sully and you have to restart the segment all over again.
We're not gonna waltz right in the front
If
door.
anyone
If
anyone has played this game enough, or how should I put it? If that did actually happen to somebody who has played this game as well as the others, please notify me about this.
She worked in this little bar in the Philippines. Oh man, she had a smile that'd melt your heart. Bro, I swear to God, she'd just as soon kill you as kiss you if she caught you stepping out. Just a wee bit of a thing. She couldn't have been much more than 4'11". They called her the spinner because she...
Will you shut up, old man? You told us that one a dozen times already.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course I did. Memory's not what it used to be.
What the hell's taking you so long anyway?
Well, maybe you hadn't noticed, but most of these books are half rotten. And written in Spanish.
Yeah, well, hurry it up. The boss is waiting on you.
Hey! Up there!
Ah, so much for stealth.
Oh no.
So anyway, we have to do another shootout segment with snipers and shit, as well as some. I think there's like some grenade launcher enemies. Damn grenades! It's the reason why. Another reason why I constantly run away from grenades. Okay, for those that have been introduced to Uncharted's like for those that have been introduced to Uncharted's 3 or 4, they might be wondering why I can't really, or probably wondering why I don't really throw back grenades. Is only because, well, for one, you can't really throw grenades back at enemies in this game. That's actually something that Uncharted 3 doesn't introduce. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's something that's not introduced until Uncharted 3. And even then, if it was introduced, like, even if the tossing grenade, or even if you could throw grenades back at enemies in this game, like if it was introduced here, I wouldn't really use it that much, because I never really used it that much in Uncharted 3 or 4. I only used it. It's kind of hard to aim back at enemies when you're trying to throw back a grenade. So, yeah, I don't really use that feature that much anyway. Hey, so throw the grenade. Son of a. Well, I shot the guy that. Well, I got the guy that was already dead, but that's not the point. So now I have the M9. Gotta shoot the guy from afar. Well, at least I got him. Now I just gotta go on to the bottom level. Oh, no, wait, no, I didn't. How the hell did he survive? There we go. He's dead. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of commentary, folks. I'm sorry. Well, that, and I'm also starting to lose my focus. I'm not really focusing too much on the game.
Sully, just stay down.
Now we got this guy in one hit. That actually did count as a stealth move. I forgot about the one guy. That's another nut. That's another nut shot. At least it wasn't like so many times to the point where it's just cringeworthy to watch. Now here I am trying to look for the enemy to kill. There he is. And I died on the last enemy. God damn it. So I have to do all this over again. That sucks. I accidentally blew myself up there. That was a dumbass moment by me.
Man, it's about time you showed up.
Well, you're looking awfully good for a corpse.
So you brought the girl after all, huh?
The girl?
Hey, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be getting rescued right now.
If this is a rescue.
What the hell does that mean?
You gotta admit, Sully, this all looks a little shady.
Yeah.
I mean, you tipping those guys off.
And miraculously showing up alive?
Now wait a goddamn minute. Roman had a contract out on me. I needed to buy some time. All right, stupid mistake. I didn't realize they'd try and track us.
Sully, we would have been headed home with the treasure by now if you had just for once kept your mouth shut.
And you might have thought of checking for a pulse before running off and leaving me for dead. Look, none of that matters now.
All right, so how is it you're standing here breathing and all, huh?
You are not gonna believe this. Huh?
No way. Old Francis took a bullet for you.
Yeah.
I thought this kind of thing only happened in the movies.
Yeah, well, it still hurt like a son of a bitch, I'll tell you that.
I bet.
Anyway, once they realized I wasn't dead, I convinced Roman that they would never find the treasure without me. So I've been trying to mislead him ever since, waiting for you to show up.
Well, where are they now?
Well, they're chasing a little red herring I sent him on the other side of the monastery to get rid of him. Look, Drake had it all figured out. See, that's the symbol the Spanish used to mark their secret vaults. The treasure is hidden right here in this monastery. Find the symbol,
And we find the vault.
We have everything we need, right here. All the clues to take us right to the treasure. We can do this, kid.
All right, you boys aren't gonna get all chummy and leave the girl behind again, are you?
Don't even think about it, Sully. She's got a mean right hook.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. So now that we are done with another shooting segment, we have another puzzle to solve. Okay, so the concept with this puzzle, it might as well given the answers right now. I apologize if I'm spoiling this for you, but whatever. So here we basically have to move 4 statues to what direction the compass on the floor, well, akin to the compass that's on the floor, basically. Like right here. The angel, Drake would described in Matthew, we have to turn this thing to the north. Constantly looking back at my journal. Have to look at it. Okay, we have to look at John east, Luke south. Well, I didn't even give myself enough time to look this over. Damn my memory loss. Well, short-term memory when it comes to this stuff. Anyway, select Mark west, Luke south, Matthew north, John east. John is supposed to be east, Matthew is north. However, we have to, I think, make Mark, we actually have to move to the, well, to the south. Or actually, to the west. Yeah, Mark west, Luke south. It's an easy puzzle, really. Hey, that's all. You just need to move the statues akin into the to the right positions. That's all you need to know. Well, the journal definitely does help. In fact, the journal pretty much flat out gives you the answer. So I don't even understand why I had to discuss the explain the puzzle. Well, maybe for newbies, but other than that, ooh, treasure. What did I get this time? Golden cup and cover. Sweet.
Library.
What now?
And
This
in this segment, all we really need to do is just move these. Just move those things.
The inverted torch leads to the land of the dead.
Yeah, just move these torches down, and there you go. That's pretty much it. At least here.
Well, this looks promising. Here, let me see that.
Yeah.
Okay. You two sit tight. I'm gonna check things out.
Whoa, wait, no. You're not going out there alone.
Yeah, Roman's men are swarming all over this place.
Yeah, and one person will make a lot less noise than three. Come on, I'll be fine. And you guys will be safe here. They don't even know about this room.
Okay, take this with you. Leave it on channel 13. They don't use that one. And keep us posted.
All right, you got it. Close this thing back up.
Yeah.
Nate? Be careful.
Come on. I always am. Ah! I did not see that!
Okay. Oh God, that looks bad.
Land of the dead.
Ah,
Here we
jeez.
go.
Jeez, that was something unexpected. So anyway, guys, that is it for part 13. And the next time we meet in part 14, we're gonna be heading underground. I know that's what chapter 14 said going underground, but I said heading underground. So don't complain about that. Seriously. I'm GameMan584. See you all then.